And she's now repping for that title on the international stage soon. And next to her, our recently crowned Miss India Guyana, Miss Shoshana Ramdeen. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Congrats to you as well,
Shivani.
Thank
you so much, Nadia.
We've had you being crowned over the weekend. What was it like looking on at that pageant, Shivani?
And Nadia, actually, I was the MC. I get to be a part of the entire process, and I must say it was one with so much adrenaline, poise, excitement, and I can tell you this much, the audience enjoyed every bit of it. I had complete fun partaking in that MC process. I think maybe it's something I can do on the side for now. It was so much fun, and the girls were backstage, and I keep going back and forth. It was such a nice experience, and I must say that I'm really happy with the winner. I know Hashim, the national director, is obviously looking for someone who can represent well, who speaks well, who is a good influence in public, and I must say they would have picked someone that can represent Guyana well. So I must say it was a really transparent pageant. I witnessed it myself, and I told Hashim, people want to see fairness. Ensure that you explain this to the judges. And overall, the winner was Shoshana. Congrats again, love.
Thank you. What was it like? Give us a flashback as to what was happening in your mind for the various segments, and if you thought that you had the crown all along.
Oh, wow. So for the segments, we had literally 5 minutes or even less than that to get changed, to take all my earrings, bangles, just get them off. We were in a rush. I just want to say thanks to Roshni. Oh my God, she is such a phenomenal woman. She helped me. She was my main person. She was basically the backbone to my success. And yes, it was a crazy moment just to get changed for another segment. Shivani, as she said, she was the MC. She was like, so welcome the delegates again. I'm like, oh my God, I have to go again. So yes, it was a really fun, yet it was, I was anxious, I was nervous. It was like a mixed emotions all in one.
When it got down to the final question and you heard the final selection and you heard your name being called to answer the final question, what were you thinking?
Oh wow,
then?
So what was going on in my mind, I was like, I wonder what possible question could come. How am I gonna answer that, right? Because you don't have an idea. I mean, like she said, there was total transparency there. I have no idea, or not, the girls didn't have no idea what the question would have been like, or what was the point of view for the question, or anything of that sort. So thank God I got a question that I really worked hard on. Me and Roshni, we worked in it, and also Alicia Best, we rehearsed questions during rehearsals and all these things. So thank God I was able to grab ideas from all directions, put it into one, and in the end it was very successful.
The moment you heard your name being called and you realized this pageant is over and you're going home with the crown.
Oh my God.
Did you cry?
For a moment I did.
I can see her tearing up all over again as she's remembering it. Now that the pageant has come and gone, both of you have lots of work to get done. Both of the pageants, Mrs. India Worldwide and Miss India Worldwide, happening at the same time from the 9th to the 14th of December. Your days are really
it is numbered,
yes.
And time waits on no one. So of course the training commences, for me at least. Alicia's going to have to do some magic on me for sure. I know Shoshana's had a few weeks prior to her pageant. However, I am quite sure that we're going to go do our best. In terms of the selection, I'm so happy and pleased that it has rung up to this. I see us working well, and I see us being good supporting factors for each other. And at the same time, we both came in with a purpose, so we're gonna let that shine through.
All right, let's get into a bit of your purpose for each of you. What are you looking to shine the light on for young women around the world and for people in general around the world?
Okay, so basically, pageantry, I would say, is a stepping stone to anything you would want to do in life. So I would want to empower my younger generation to be positive, to be the best version of themselves, and also through my platform, I want them to stay strong, to get tested early for breast cancer, for cervical cancers, and all of these stuff.
Yeah.
And for me and Nadia, oh my God, the list is so big. So I have started so much, maybe like 12 years ago with all my charity-based project. Right now I've teamed up with Divya Jyoti Association where we're working on the construction of a Gangama temple because I do believe a family that prays together stays together. It keeps the bond and it keeps the togetherness. And what do we need? We need unity. And the only way we can gain unity is if we work together. So those are the things, and of course giving back to humanity. At the end of the day, we need each other. If we go to an interview at a company, someone's vision will evolve that company. However, when you're hired, you do well, it's really based on what that company is all structured and its core values and everything. So I do believe we depend on each other. At the same time, I support what Shoshana says. I know she's in the medical field, and I'm also a big advocate for the awareness of cancer. I lost a family member with cancer. So it is quite touching. I've seen so many persons suffer with that cause. And at the same time, if you get tested early, something can be done. And there's so much more in terms of influences. As a lady, I understand that it is so important to stay positive, to give back, to motivate and help each other. Sometimes we fall down, but it's what we do to get up that defines us. So these are things that are important, and I always try to advocate and share this on as I make whatever appearances and whatever projects I've been a part of.
And both of you have lots of appearances to do. Diwali's just a week away. What are your plans?
My favorite time of the year, Nadia. I get to dance and wear all the colorful outfits and eat all the sweetmeats. I'm not saying this on air because Hashim is going to kill us.
Oh.
He expects us to look a certain way, right? You know what sweetmeats can do?
He's not going to kill you. I think you ladies are doing fine. You would have eaten sweetmeats all year round.
All
at the
year
various
round,
festivities.
true.
So far, you've done a good job not showing those pounds.
No, well, listen, Hashim and Nadia just said it.
Shoshana Ramdeen, Miss India Guyana, and Mrs. Shivani Lachman Prasad, Mrs. India Guyana. They'll be representing in New Jersey from the 9th to the 14th of December. We wish you ladies best of luck. How can Guyana lend you support? Is there any way to contact you? Social media, telephone number?
Yes, the Miss and Mrs. India organization page. Or you can also reach Hashim Ali or his wife, Milicia Pratap Ali, on Facebook, or also you can reach me on Facebook, Shivani Lachman, and I can also share my number. It's public already, so you guys can have it. It's 592-622-0601. We would, of course, welcome any support. Of course, we need to get into those dazzly outfits.
Yes.
So we're in the merge of starting to design gowns and our Indian wear, which is a big segment. And, of course, Shoshana has her talent, which a host of people teamed with Roshana. What's your coach?
My coach.
Yes, your coach.
Roshani.
Yes. Roshani, myself, Hashim, everyone will pitch in to ensure that she
I'm sure
playing mommy as Mrs. Guyana. Good job, though. Good thing that you're working together. You'll be sharing the same stage.
Yes.
Best of luck, ladies.
Thank you so much.
You're already pretty faces with powerful words, so go on out and make us proud.
Thank you.
You're welcome.